Alright. Hello and welcome to the Pulsar Event. We got an event today. This is the Kickstarter video. We're going to show you guys kind of how to play. We're going to go ahead and break down a little intro to kind of set it up. It's also going to be a little refresher for Aaron, the challenger, and Judah, the winner of the last game. So welcome to Pulsar Event. All right. It is a role-playing strategy RPG battle card system. That is the box, the complete version, where you get the box and this nifty game mat. Let's go ahead and first start off the game mat, and then we'll move on to the cards. All right, you see we got two libraries here. You got one player's library, and you got the second player's library. Each set comes with enough cards to build two decks, so you'll have enough for two players right out of the gate. You got a discard pile, and you got a knockout pile. You then have characters slot 1, 2, and 3. So you can play with 3 characters at a time. The goal of the game is to ultimately knock out 5 of your opponent's characters, or to clear out all 3 slots. Your opponent is then allowed one equip phase to repopulate. If they cannot repopulate that character, you are the victor. All right, so let's come over here real quick. Let's get this guy out of the way. All right, we're going to take a quick look at some cards. Here we got a character card. Character card here is Nora. She is a psychic. You can tell that by her emblem here, a psych character. Here in her HUD, you got the blue value, which represents her shields. You got the green value, which represents her HP or health points. And then you got the red value, which represents the AP or attack points. You have the attribute. This attribute is to be read when the character enters the battleground. It is what is special about your character. Underneath that, you may have some flavor text to give you a little idea about the character in the world of Pulsar Event. Over here, we have the upgrade bin. Think of this as your utility belt. These symbols represent what upgrades you can attach to your character. One symbol, one upgrade. So in this case, Nora can attach 2 kinetic upgrades and 1 repair. All right. So what's an upgrade card? Let's see if we can draw an upgrade card. Nope. 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 Oh, look at all those characters. Ah, so many characters to choose from. Oh no. There we go. All right. So here we got, this is a repair upgrade. The name, the little wrench symbol, if you see, it matches the wrench symbol here. So this card can attach to her. It tells you it's an upgrade. It tells you it's a repair, and it's a fix. This one has 2 different attributes. You can choose one of the following. This is also a recovery upgrade, which means it could be played during the recovery phase. There are 3 phases to Pulsar Event: the equip, the attack, and the recover. We'll get into that in a little bit. Then finally we got the use cube. This tells you how many times an upgrade can be used before it's discarded. This one can be used once. So how would we use that? We come back over to the board. You see we got a couple of token pieces. Use cube. Once you use it, throw that back in the pile and add it to the discard, just like that. We got the character. She's got a shield of 2. Good. Shield of 2, so let's use 2 shields. And she's got an HP of 6. So let's use our life counter dice. Find 6. That's an upside down 9. Kind of looks like a 6. There we go. And so once these are depleted, knock out the shields first. Shields always go first. This gets reduced down to 0 after an attack. And then she goes into the KO pile. As a reminder, 5 of those to win. All right, so let's get these cards out of here, because that is not cards. Those are not cards we're playing with this particular game. All right, so we are about ready to go. Aaron, any questions?
Not yet.
All right. Any questions?
I'm good.
Good? So let's go ahead and draw 7 cards. You can have up to 7 cards. You may have less than 7 cards as the game goes. You cannot have more than 7 cards. If you have more than 7 cards, you must play a card or discard. The first thing the players are going to do is select a character card. You can't play unless you have a character card. If you did not draw a character card, draw and discard until you pull one. Looks like Aaron's got a character. Judah's got a character. They're going to play their first character face down in character slot 1, so the opponent doesn't choose their card based on what has already been played. This is the only time a character will be played face down. Certain upgrades, like trap cards, will be played face down because they are a trap and they need to be sprung. All right, we got both in. Aaron grabs his die. I'm going to roll to see who goes first. I'm going to move this to character slot 1 to help you out. All right, roll to see who gets the higher value. 3 and 9. So Aaron goes first. The players flip over their cards. Read out loud what their attribute is.
Good. So mine is that Lormox Delta gains 1 attack point for every additional Lormox on my team.
Okay, and Aaron's is?
Familiar.
Mine's pretty much the same. Gains 1 attack point for every additional Lormox on my team.
So we got 2 Lormox out, but they're 2 different ones. If you can see, Aaron's has a heavy upgrade attached ability, and Judah's got a kinetic. So Aaron won the dice roll, so he gets to move into his equip phase first. Aaron gets to draw a card.
Also set it to 10 health.
Set it to 10. We'll use the purple. He draws a card. Now, Aaron can choose to play a character in character slot 2 or attach one of those 2 upgrades to his card already in play. He can only play 1 card per equip phase unless that card says otherwise.
Yeah, I know. Did I play it face down?
Nope, face up. All right, what does he got?
I played Gallo Ruck, which is another tank character. Attacks may be split between 2 targets, melee strike of 3 attack points, and a melee of 3 attack points.
All right, and Gallo Ruck attacks alone, which means if he chooses to use this card, he cannot use this card to attack. All right, so now Aaron enters his attack phase. What is he going to do? He's got 1 character to attack. 2 cards cannot attack 1. The game would be over really quickly, and no one would have any fun. So it's 1 card versus 1 card.
All right, so I have 1 option, just to attack for 3 attack points.
You can attack for the full 6.
I can.
It's may divide.
Yep, that will be altered in the future. But for now, you may attack for 6.
That's a heavy hit, but 6.
Okay. All right.
So my turn. I will draw.
Judah skips his recover phase because he did not have any recover upgrades attached. He enters his equip phase. He can either add an upgrade to his character or play another character in character slot 2.
I will play Dextrian Hank, who has the special power or attribute Rescue, which is that I may replace a character on my team with Dextrian Hank, returning that character to my hand, discarding any attached upgrades and resetting the stats. And then he comes in with 5 health and 2 shields. And then I will go to my attack phase, where he will attack Gallo Ruck for 2.
So Aaron's dealt 2 damage on Gallo Ruck. He has no recover upgrades attached, so he moves into his equip phase. He draws a card from his library. And then he can either attach an upgrade to one of those 2 characters or play a 3rd character in character slot 3.
So I played Frogwana.
The dreaded Frogwana.
Who's another psych character. His abilities are that he can target a non-bot character and deal 1 additional damage at the start of the next 3 rounds.
That is poison. So he deals the one initial toxic attack, and then that character is poisoned for the next 3 rounds. All right, Aaron, you got one character to attack. Who's going to do it?
I'll attack Dextrian Hank for. I mean, I know what I could do there, but I'm not going to.
Not a wise strategy.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and use Frogwander to attack.
So
All right.
1, and I'll put 3 use tokens to denote the poison. So takes 1 damage from poison.
Dexterian
Or
Hank
goes to the
is
shield.
sick.
Does it go to the
Yep.
shield? Okay. And then I will draw.
Interesting strategy, playing with cards upside down. I like it.
Yep.
It's good formation.
It's the next level strategies. I will play Lormox Delta again.
Oh, he's back. At least, he's back from the hospital, if you will.
Yep. Dextrian Hank will attack Frogwana for 2, and Lormox Delta will attack Gallo Ruck for 2. And it is your turn.
Okay.
Aaron enters his recover phase. He can't recover, so he enters his equip phase and draws a card. To draw a card. You didn't draw a
Can't
card.
use any of these.
Not right now. You got to draw a card. And yes, you can. You can now enter your equip phase and attach an upgrade to a character.
EAR. Remember that.
Yes,
Slip attack.
I like that.
Alright, let's see what I want to cover with. So I'll tag Victorian Med Pack, which restores up to 2 health points to a non-bot target character.
And it's got 2 uses, so you use 2 use cubes. Did you just go ahead and use one of those to restore?
Yeah.
So Frogwana's use his action, and you can use one of those 2 cards to attack now.
Okay. So I'll attack with Gallo Ruck.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and attack Dexter Hank.
For
6.
6. Bye-bye, Hank.
And Hank is sent to the KO pile. Can't recover, so he goes into his quit phase. So you kind of get the idea of how the game is played. The goal is to get 5 characters into the KO pile, or to knock out all 3 and have your opponent not be able to repopulate on their next turn. The game is Pulsar Event. It is kickstarting right now. Come on out, show your support. Remember, multiple copies of the game mean you can have multiple cards in your deck, which creates all sorts of combos and all sorts of fun. Check it out now. It's going on till July 17th, but act fast. All right, appreciate it, guys. Enjoy.